Welcome again. And it's another episode. Let's talk, let's chit chat, and let's really hear everything that is going through our minds and connect with each other. Hi, everyone. It's been a minute. The last time I sat in front of a screen like this to have a conversation was in 2020. And that was when I had a baby, if you all can remember. Her name is Emisi Omari. I would maybe insert her picture somewhere here, or I mean, they could show it like in between while I'm speaking. Yeah, so Amari, as at this date, in this clip, Amari is now, da-da-da. Amari is going to be 7 in a couple of weeks. So that means I've been away from YouTube in 7 years. I'm here and I'm back to pick up what I left and I abandoned. This was something I've always hoped for, an avenue for me to really share my mind, my thoughts, which is often not like the easiest thing to express, but sometimes, I mean, I really want to share this with everyone. So quick life updates, guys. Um, I am currently separated and going through life. I'm separated, going through divorce. Um, it's quite like it's funny because I mean we all know nobody really goes into that institution thinking it's really gonna come to a halt or it's gonna stop. But then life happens and you have to pick. And sometimes when you have to pick, there's some non-negotiables like Missy Omari, my daughter. She's really been my driving force this past year that I've really been trying to be a mom. I embraced motherhood. I kind of like stopped everything I was doing creatively, and then I decided that it was time for me to pick up my career. So for the people who really don't know so much, I came onto YouTube as a makeup, like I was always doing makeup tutorial and I was doing lifestyle content, but then I was still kind of operating in, I could say like operating in trauma. I mean, because I just knew I felt like doing I was doing it, but I didn't really know why. I dropped all that and I went back to my career. So for people who might not be familiar, I am a graduate of John Jay College in from New York, New York. I studied economics with a concentration in investigative forensic finance analysis. So I'm an analyst and I do it quite right. I've had the opportunity to work with companies here in Nigeria as an executive and also in US and also a Nigerian company with a UK subsidiary. It was it was really fun until my separation, and then I had to go back to um, Atlanta, where I had to take my daughter with me, which is that's the backstory where I had to just go I pick up back my career. I just buried myself because I knew the kind of stakes that was in front of me. That's my baby. I mean, I had to be sturdy. I had to be financially, you know, mentally sane, financially responsible and comfortable, to actually be a mom, be a present mom, like put on present mom, and also just be able to like, like be there and just be everything I've ever thought I would be in the 9 to 5 industry. Transitioning wasn't really like easy, but I really want to shout out to my very good friend. My very good friend, my support system. I mean, then when I was transitioning, Adeyinka, you really came through for me. Thank you for coming through and standing, 10 toes deep with me in my transition. And I got back there with my daughter, and then I was actually blessed with like new group of community after losing a friendship of over like 10 decades. I want to shout out to Dio. Dio, thank you for being a girly girl, for always like just being in my corner. Just thank you for being you, and I really appreciate you. Um, and I cannot wait to see you and Naomi soon. But yeah, I got back into my career 9 to 5. I was working on Big Farmer. I was, doing the data, and I was working with like it was really fun, and I was still like a present mom. It was a nice experience, I'm not gonna lie, but then it came with a lot of questions like, oh my God, like what are we doing here? Like, because the life became so routine that you start asking, okay, what next? I mean, I kind of came in here, I did what I had to do. I was those moments taught me how to be financially prudent, how to actually plan for your child, how to set like build up parts as a single mom after that's as in people will say, I'll hear people saying, oh, like me, I'm not a baby mom or single. I got, Jen, my baby was conceived and I'm married to, like I was married. So and I'm not shading, but it's just what it is. But then I had to like just take up the responsibility of just not having the support I needed in terms of like taking care of. And I really like, God really came through. I could tell you like God is all like He made that happen seamlessly. Now I'm thriving. Life is good. I'm trying my hands in a lot other things. This is one of the projects, my life project that I felt like it was something I needed to do. I've always just been an advocate for women to whatever it is that you want to do, commit it to God and just power through it. It could really be challenging trying to get it or like I had this issue with procrastination. I always want to get everything to be perfect. And I sometimes don't wait to see the beauty in everything around me. But this time, this new season is just me kind of like blooming and just coming into my own and just doing life and put everything I've ever thought of doing, like anything at all, I have to execute it. And this is one of it. I'm back and better. I'm gonna be sharing my life experiences, marriage, trauma. I'm not an expert in any way, but I mean, like it's a life experience for me. So something I would like to share finances as a single mom, the things you really need to do to set up yourself for all future expenses. Because you don't like it's if you know like things are not the way you want them to be, and you're the only one had to come through, you have to set up your life in a way like you don't know what can happen, but you have to set up where those kids are taken care of. Do you understand? And just what it means to just be, you know, in my higher conscious mind and being able to just express myself and see through. Like I had to go through like deep cleaning, guys. That isolation period, that's like a period of wilderness. I could say it was my wilderness. I needed what I was thirsty. And God kind of gave me some like trickles here to like see what it was I had to work on. Like I had like, trauma, like decisions out of trauma. Like it was a lot. But I learned through that journey. I became like a better person because I'm still in my journey. I've been able to build a good standard portfolio in terms of my financial journey. I've been able to actually grow spiritually and mentally, and I want to pass on that little knowledge of mine for most of na when I don't know. I be very chico. And I forget all the English now, book plenty, but proper. I be very chick. Grew up in Surrey, did my high school in Korea State High School, shout out. And then my father felt like we had to go to like I was proper Larry born. So me no worry. If we go rock this place, if we go talk for English, we go talk If we go talk for broken, we go talk If not Yoruba, we go talk anyhow in our one time we go do like everything goes here. Pretty much I just want people like if you ever aspire, if you're from the boondocks, you want to reach out, you want to do something, you really want to get, like your ideas into fruition, like go for it. There's nothing you cannot do. On this channel, you guys are going to be seeing my friends. I've been able to gather a lot of friendship on my way on this journey, and significantly so they've been able to impact my life and help and aid my journey. You're gonna be seeing some of them on my couch. We're gonna be chatting about life decisions. We're just gonna make it light and very, very airy. My sit is open to ages from kids to teenagers to like real life issues. Like we are going to talk about it and we're going to discuss it. My one of the things I like talking about too is actually politics. But I mean, it could be a little controversial, but those are just my like those are my thoughts. Those are the things I love. Yeah, so you're gonna see a lot of varieties, but most importantly, one thing I don't want you to miss is the financial aspects, the delayed gratifications, just how, as a mom or as a person, as a man, what it means to actually have financial knowledge. They don't teach us these things in school. We don't have it. But then we go to school for how many years? Like, like from when we were like 3 or 4, primary school, secondary school, university. And the one most important skills for us to actually use in life, in the real world, is actually our creative effort. And also, do you understand the ability to be able to sell and the ability to be able to have delayed gratification to build wealth? But those are not the things we were taught in school. We're all engineered to just be um to just be like followers, or to just, so those things we'll talk about, and it's gonna be a home for you, anybody who feels like they like seeing my face on their screen and they like listening to me. I'm not gonna ramble much, but it's gonna be a fun packed podcast. And I'm very happy to start this. And I'm really, 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 really looking forward to the journey of working with every one of you who's going to be very interested in sitting on this couch, because we're going to be deep diving about trauma. We're going to be deep diving about what it means for you to be successful, and what it means for you to thrive, what it means for you to pull through trauma. As females, we're dealing with anything. If you could recognize that you have like some kind of like trauma from childhood, we could like talk about it. Like I said, I am not a trauma specialist. I'm not. I'm just speaking. It's just a place for us to be, for us to connect on a deeper level. I'm really not a surface talker. So if you're really, really into the psychologies of, human, how we think, how we talk, what makes us behave the way we behave, and how we could better deal with not going around in circles. Like, this is a place, let's have a chat, let's have a conversation. I really enjoyed being back on every one of your phones, laptops, and TVs. And I really, really look forward to connecting with you. It's going to be a good and jolly ride. Welcome aboard. Welcome again. And it's another episode. Let's talk, let's chit chat, and let's really hear everything that is going through our minds and connect with each other.